Hey, how about it, race fans? Richard Allen of motorsportsreport.net coming at you with another Rich's Rambling here today, the day after Thanksgiving's when I'm recording this. And by the way, the website, motorsportsreport.net, that's not quite there yet. We're in the construction stages of the website. My two sons, Cody and Austin Allen, doing the work on that. Cody's a junior at UT, the University of Tennessee, and he's still got final exams to take. So once those are passed, then hopefully we'll be able to dedicate the time to actually getting the site built. And my son Austin, he's a senior at Seymour High School here where I teach, and he's still got semester exams and things like that yet to go too. So they're both real excited about it, and we're working on it. We've got logos. We have a Facebook page, Motorsports Report Facebook page, so make sure and check that out. Give that a like and a follow. I'm putting some content on there. I'll also probably have a blog spot type page that we'll use to just hold some content until the website's actually done. But again, that's motorsportsreport.net. Also, check out that Facebook page. I have a really cool giveaway. I've got a 164th Chris Madden diecast car that's the box has been autographed by Chris. So I'll be giving that away to someone who likes and follows the Motorsports Report Facebook page. So make sure you're checking that out. We're on Twitter. I'm at Richard Allen IDR on Twitter. Also, we have the at Motorsports Report Twitter account as well. So keep an eye out for all that. We're going to try to be very active as far as social media is concerned and all other aspects of getting the word out there for racing news, racing content out there. So make sure you're watching out for those things and keeping up with us. We'll have a significant Facebook presence, Instagram, perhaps even a TikTok, which I probably won't be very much involved in, but the boys will be looking forward to doing that. So what the topic of today's Rich's Rambling is that the racers, I'm calling out dirt late model racers here and telling them that they need to step up, and where they need to step up will be on May 31st and June the 1st. Veteran racer Gordy Gundecker, whose family runs the Tri-City Speedway there in Illinois, has announced that he's going to promote a big event, the Summer Cup Classics, what it's going to be called. It's going to be a 20,000 to win race on Saturday, preceded by a couple of 5,000 to win races on Friday night. But the reason why the racers need to step up is because I've heard several of them. I've talked to several of them. I talked to a lot of racers throughout the season. And throughout this year, where we had all these really high-paying races, a lot of 100,000 to win, 50,000 to win races, those races, the purses of them have significant drop-offs when you go past first place. So, like there are several races that pay, let's say, 100,000 to win, and they drop off all the way down to 20,000 for second. An 80% drop-off there. I'm not a mathematician; it's $80,000. I know that, but some of those 50,000 wins have kind of similar type drop-offs, and the racers have been saying for a while that they would like to see the purse more evenly distributed, not necessarily so top-heavy with a big to-win amount and then drop way off for second and so on. This Summer Cup Classic promoted by Gordy Gundecker at Tri-City is going to do exactly what the racers say they want. It's going to pay $20,000 to win on Saturday night. Second place is going to get $12,000. Third, $9,000, fourth, $8,000, fifth, $7,500, all the way down to $2,500 to start. So this is what racers have asked for. So now that Gordy Gundecker and the Tri-City Speedway in Illinois are giving it to them, they need to step up and support this event. So now, obviously, we can't necessarily call them out too much here because there's not a lot of schedule information out there. The World of Outlaws Late Model Series has put its schedule out. We see leaks from the other series. The XR Super Series has put its schedule out. But as far as Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series and the Castrol Flow Racing Night in America series, we don't have anything finalized with them. Now, like I said, stuff leaks out because tracks will say that, hey, we've got the Lucas series on this particular date, so you kind of get to piece it together. With PRI coming up here pretty soon there in early December, I'm suspecting that we'll not only have all the national schedules known, but we'll know quite a bit as far as the regional racing stuff is concerned as well. But as for now, we don't, so we can't really necessarily call out, say, for example, the Lucas Oil drivers, say, hey, you need to go support this event at Tri-County because they may have, or Tri-City, I'm sorry, they may have a race somewhere halfway across the country on that date, so they wouldn't be able to. But otherwise, if you're not otherwise racing with a particular series that you're a regular on, dirt late model racers, this is the race that you have asked for. $20,000 to win, $12,000 for second, so not nearly that steep drop off that we're seeing, and it oftentimes and it looks like this race is going to pay very well all throughout the field. So as many of the racers will say, at these 100,000 to win races or 50,000 to win races, you're going to have one guy who leaves happy, and then everybody else is kind of struggling to make ends meet. Well, this is given an opportunity to put your money where your mouth is, I guess, and show up for this race because this is what you wanted. And also, I feel pretty confident saying that the fans will be there. This area in Illinois has always supported racing very well, but this will be conducted on the same weekend that the NASCAR Cup Series will be at the Worldwide Technologies Raceway there in East St. Louis, Illinois. So it won't be very far away, so you'll probably get a lot of people who will come to make a full weekend out of it with NASCAR and throw in some dirt, or come for the dirt race and throw in some NASCAR. So it'll probably help both to kind of cross-promote there, and Gordy Gundaker has said that he's going to try and work with Worldwide Technology Speedway to get some cross-promotion going too. So now here's also the thing as far as this race is concerned, since this is what racers have asked for, that they don't necessarily need those huge payouts to win if there's going to be that massive drop-off for the rest of the field. That because they've hounded the tracks, the promoters, and the series for this kind of thing. So tracks, promoters, and series are going to be watching. And if it turns out that not nearly as many racers show up as was expected, then the tracks and the series and the promoters are going to come back to them and say, hey, this is what you asked for, and then you didn't show up. So, like I said, the fans are going to be there. Racers need to be there. And then tracks and series and promoters are going to be watching. And if this proves to be a success, if the Summer Cup Classic at Tri-City turns out to be a big success, then we should look for more of this type of event later, and maybe not quite see so many of the 100,000 to win, 50,000 to win, 40,000 to win, and maybe more 20 and 30,000 to win, but with nice payouts all the way through the field, which it makes sense. It's logical to say that the more teams that come away making money, the better off the whole sport's going to be. If that's true, if we know that drivers are going to show up, then we know fans are going to show up, because the fans are going to go wherever the drivers are. And if you know for a fact that you're going to get those big stars to come in there, the Jonathan Davenports and the Hudson O'Neills and the Brandon Overtons, guys like that, that those guys are going to be there, then the fans are going to be there. So if the payouts are good throughout the field, it should encourage the teams to come in as well. But again, this is something that I'm already looking forward to it. I'm anxious to see how this turns out. But this is Richard Allen with Rich's Rambling, and once more, motorsportsreports.net. Motorsportsreport.net. I'll get that right here in a second. It's been so long I've been saying InsideDirtRacing.com and InsideCircleTrack.com. It's going to take a while to get used to it, but motorsportsreport.net. We already have a Facebook page. We already have a Twitter account. The website itself will be up and running in the very near future. We're aiming for a January release of the website, so we certainly hope you'll check it out. But until then, we'll see you at the track.